What's going on, guys? Fierce Spartans here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how Treyarch has already confirmed 9 multiplayer maps to be available in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And now, we only had 9 multiplayer maps at launch for Call of Duty World War II, so already hearing about 9 when the game is not going to be out for another 4 months is really good news. Now, of these 9, only 8 are available at launch, but the one will be coming just shortly after in November. So, of the 8 that are going to be available at launch, 4 of them are going to be remastered. One of them is going to be the map you're seeing right now in firing range. Another one, Summit from Black Ops 1. The third, Jungle from Black Ops 1. And then the fourth one, Slums from Black Ops 2. Now, I personally love remastered maps because they're usually historically great Call of Duty maps. And I like to see them return because, well, they're great maps for gameplay, getting kills, all that sort of stuff. Just appealing maps as well. Like, most of the maps that are good gameplay wise just appeal very well to the eye, and firing range, Summit, and Jungle are pretty fall into that category. So I'm happy to see them return. I know a lot of people aren't. They want to see new innovative ideas, new maps, all that sort of stuff. But with new maps, you don't know what you're going to get. With remastered maps, you know what you're going to get. So I'd take that any day, especially since these 4 maps are really good Call of Duty maps. I'm interested to see particularly how Slums and Firing Range play in Call of Duty Black Ops 4 with the new specialist, being able to lock down pass, and just the movement being a little bit faster than it was in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. I think Slums might not be as good of a competitive map as it was in Black Ops 2. That's why I love Slums. Hardpoint and Capture the Flag on Slums was one of the best hardpoint and Capture the Flag maps in Black Ops 2, and I really love playing League Play on it. But with the specialists, how they can barricade pass, Slums is a very standard 3-lane map, and it's kind of narrow lanes too. So these specialists can easily block down these paths. So I'm interested to see how well it will work in Black Ops 4. And then firing range is just a small map, and with the increased movement speed and all that sort of stuff, and guns up 100% of the time, I want to know if it will be as good. Because that's the best part about firing range compared to Nuketown, is that there's actually a little bit more thought and flanking involved into the map, instead of where on Nuketown you're just running to the middle, trying to get as many kills as possible, dying and repeating all over again. So speaking of Nuketown, that's the 5th remastered map that will be coming in November for Call of Duty Black Ops 4. To be honest, I could have cared less if Nuketown would have returned. Usually it's been like a pre-order bonus the last 2 Treyarch games, but this year it will be coming in November, shortly after the October launch. So once again, tell me how you guys feel about Nuketown returning and all these remaster maps at launch or shortly after launch. As I said, I could care less about Nuketown being in the game. I am really happy about the 4 remastered maps, but Nuketown I could kind of care less about returning. And this is really interesting for this year. Usually we might see like 1, maybe 2 remastered maps at the launch of the game, but to have 5 within the first 1 month window of the game, it's going to be kind of interesting to see how well people enjoy that, especially since we've already played these maps a bunch, and if the content will be able to last that long, since we have already played it quite a bit in the past. So the 4 maps that will be available at E3 and MLG Anaheim, that 3 of them have been showcased at the reveal event. We got 1 new one. So the 3 that were shown at the reveal event were Contraband, Seaside, and Payload. Just from looking at the maps and the gameplay that I've seen from it, quite a bit of gameplay that I've seen from it as well. They look like decent maps. They don't look like historically great Call of Duty maps. They definitely look appealing to the eye. Some of them play better for other game modes. Like, I think it was Seaside plays really well on Control, the new game mode. So it'll be interesting to see once I get a hands on it if they are actually that great of maps. They definitely don't look like bad maps. That's good news. And then the 4th map is Frequency. Now this was shown in the Treyarch live stream just the other day. It looks a lot like Summit. We didn't get to see actual gameplay of it, so I can't really make an opinion on the map if it'll be good or not like I can on the first 3. But Frequency, from the images that were shown, it looks a lot like Summit. I don't know if it'll actually play like that. They mentioned it was like a tight quartered map, pretty close quarter combat sort of map, so it'll be kind of interesting. I mean, Summit was kind of that way, definitely like narrow lanes on the edges, but it did have that big building in the middle, so we'll kind of see how well it actually ends up correlating to Summit. So let me guys know what you guys' thoughts are on the remastered maps. As I said, I personally enjoy them, but I know a lot of people wish Treyarch would just be innovative and kind of do their own thing, create new maps. I definitely understand that sort of aspect, but at the same time, those maps could end up being bad. You know, you could end up getting like Drone or something from Black Ops 2. Like, wasn't that a really bad map? Like, I don't want to see like another one of those maps return. I'd rather have these pretty damn good maps in Studio. Or not Studio, that was the remastered. Fire Range, Summit, Jungle, and Slums from Black Ops 2. So I'm really happy for it, and I'm looking forward to playing the beta. I don't think these will be available at the beta, but I think the 4 maps, Contraband, Seaside, Payload, and Frequency, will all be available in the beta. We might end up getting one more available in the beta, since we already will have gameplay by the end of E3 of these 4 maps, so it'd be interesting to see how many maps end up being in the beta. If it's just these 4, they end up adding another one. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next video.